Hey everybody, it's Laurie, and I have a small bathing garden haul to share with you today. I picked up a clamshell and a couple of scrubs, and I actually got like a lot of free stuff. So, I got, for my clamshell, Illusions of the Labyrinth. And I have to admit that part of me got this just because of the name. I like anything that has to do with mazes. I just kind of think that they're intriguing. So, for, I guess, all different kinds of reasons. So I have to admit, I did fall for the marketing a little bit here. But the scent is pretty nice. It's a blend of, I think it's mostly mandarin and violet. This is what it looks like. And it's a pretty sweet scent with like a floral honey type of note, I guess. Yeah, I think that you could smell like this kind of nectar in it. So, I think it'll be pretty nice. I'm excited about trying it. But I'm actually more excited about the free one that she sent, which is the Olive Lemon Grove. And it's kind of plain looking. It is a two-tone tart. You can see, sorry for the lighting, but you can see that the top is like an orange and the bottom's kind of more of a tan color. And I'm really glad that she sent this because this is a scent that would, the name of it really intrigues me, but I probably would never purchase it just because it sounds too risky. And I have seen a couple people talk about this and how they didn't really care for it. But I really like it. So I'm very glad to have it. It's definitely, let me see how to put this. Okay. So you get a lemon scent, but it's more of a fresh lemon. It's not a juicy lemon. And it's almost like if you went out to a lemon tree and they had maybe some like almost ripe lemons on it, not quite all the way, because there is a greenness to this, and went and smelled one, like just the rind of one. That's what that lemon is in this. And then it has, I want to say, a touch of honey. It's definitely sweet. It has, I don't know if that's like supposed to be the olive. I've never smelled like olives off of an olive branch. I've only ever smelled them when they're in a jar or a can. So I'm not really sure if that's supposed to be the olive, that kind of sweetness. But this definitely does smell like a body care product more than, well, yeah, I get body care from this. Maybe I could see this being like a shampoo that you would get from one of those stores that's like all natural ingredients. So I like this a lot. I'm very excited about melting this. I do think it might be kind of light, but I'll make sure to, burn it or melt it in a small space. So that's the Olive Lemon Grove. Okay, then I got 2 scrubs, and she sent me 2 free 2 ounces. I absolutely had to get Cleopatra's Cream Bath. I think in my last haul video, or maybe it was one before that, I picked up the clamshell in this and was just blown away by the scent. This is fabulous. It's just a beautiful, like, rose, Victorian rose with cream and honey, and then there's a woodsiness to it. So I talked about how great it would be to have this in a body scrub, and lo and behold, I guess everybody else thought the same thing because this past restock, she had this available. So, and I did go ahead and use this. I couldn't wait, and it is absolutely fabulous. In fact, I'm not usually big into posting on the Facebook pages and all that. Like, I'll, look at what people have to say and recommend and, get updates, but I generally don't write anything. Well, I did for this one. That's how awesome this is. This scrub is it's so creamy and fluffy, and I want to, in fact, after I touch it, I want to lick my fingers because it feels like an icing and it looks like an icing. I have to resist the urge to do that. But yes, it feels like just an awesome, creamy, whipped icing. Amazing. And it just glides on so smoothly in the bath. I don't have to use a lot. You get a lot of spread out of this one. And it's interesting because I was trying to figure out, I had mentioned that there's a woodsiness to this, and I couldn't quite place it. Well, after I used this and got out of the bathtub, I got like a cedar scent from it. So I don't know if that's what that wood scent is. But it was really, really nice. Love it. So I highly recommend this scrub. I know in my past videos I talked about not, really understanding what all the fuss about the scrubs was, but I finally understand. Get one like this, and yeah, this is so awesome. So I hope that's offered, pretty consistently in the future. Then, of course, I had to try one of her specialty scrubs. I had been asking about Salty Citrus and Clay. I think I've mentioned that scrub in a couple of videos. Because I really like a clay scrub. And I wanted a salty scrub too. But she hasn't posted that, but she has listed this one. It's Wicked Smooth. And it is a Dead Sea Salt scrub. The fragrance on this is kind of, I don't know, you wouldn't use this for the fragrance, really. I think it's supposed to have lavender and ylang ylang in it or something like that. And so the smell is a little bit strange. Oh, and then you definitely get a clay scent from this because there's clay in here. So, this I used, was it last night? Yeah. And it's got also has an interesting texture. You can see how, it has the similar texture to the cream bath, but there are, chunks of, I guess, undissolved, clay or something like that in here. And it does have a different consistency. You'll get, it doesn't break down all the way. So, which is fine. And I think that's what she's talking about when she says that it's a little bit messy in the bath. But I'm definitely okay with that. So, and oh, yes, you definitely do not want to use this after you have shaved or if you have, broken skin or anything, because the salt does sting. It's not horrible. I mean, you would be okay if you did, but it does have that sting to it. So I really like this. I would probably, I don't know if I would repurchase this one per se, but I would get another one of her salt and clay kind of scrubs. I'd love to see her offer more of those too. So that one's good. And these are slightly more expensive. I think this was this $7 for the 4 ounce as opposed to the $5.25 that they normally are. So, okay, and then for my free ones, she sent a grapefruit a day. Guys, I'm really sorry that the lighting in here sucks. I should have opened up the blinds or something. And I was kind of thinking about maybe giving this one away, but I think I'm going to keep it because I'm not feeling it now, but once the holidays are over and I'm tired of all the cinnamon, bakery type scents, I think I'll really enjoy this, around the start of the new year, because it's very tart. It smells just like a grapefruit. Probably not, it's missing maybe a little bit of the juiciness, but the tartness and that citrus is definitely there with this one. So that'll be nice. And then she sent marshmallow lavender. And I'm not a huge fan of her marshmallow scent. To me, it's just kind of a one note sweet, like borderline medicinal sweet. But I'm hoping that once it mixes with the lavender, I'll like it better. And you can see I haven't used it. I tried to like push away some of the marshmallows so that I could get to the lavender. I don't think I've ever smelled Shannon's lavender scent before, so I was wanting to see what that was like. And it does seem like it's going to be a pretty herbal, true to life kind of lavender based on what I can smell through the marshmallow. So I'm looking forward to trying that one too. So, all right, well, that about does it. I think I'm going to try to go on an online vendor ban for a while, with the exception that I really do want to get her Sleepy Scrub, because I want a pink sugared peppermint body care item. So, and I've heard great things about Sleepy. I also recently placed a couple other orders with other people, with other vendors, kind of like getting a last few things that I want before I kind of lock myself down on ordering stuff online. So you'll see a couple more hauls from me, and then hopefully for a while it's just going to be some normal like candles from Bath & Body Works when the winter ones come in and all that. So anyway, sorry, I know I'm kind of going on a tangent, but anyway, okay, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.